It is a favorite part of fall for so many, getting to see those leaves change from shades of green to spectacular oranges and reds and yellows. But when can we expect peak foliage this year, and will the end of summer drought affect those colors? Meteorologist Nicholas Snyder in with the answers to those questions.
Foliage is very beautiful and has a large impact on the tourism around the area. So let's get you a forecast for when we can expect peak foliage as well as what we can expect for the 2025 season. Let's start in Summersville. 15% of those leaves have already changed, but we still have a ways to go in terms of Summersville, as peak color is not expected until the middle of October. Let's say October 11th through the 21st is when that peak color is to be expected. Higher up in elevation, Snowshoe, 25% of those leaves have already changed, but still, peak color not yet reached until the beginning of October. From October 1st, let's say through October 11th or 12th is when that peak color is to be expected. The lowest elevations, let's say Beach Fork State Park, for instance, still have a long way to go. 5% of those leaves only change there, and peak foliage not expected till the end of October here. Let's say from October 23rd all the way to basically November 1st is when those leaves are expected to change. So for the vast majority of us here in the lowlands, it's late October through mid-October is when we're expecting most of that peak color to occur. Now, as far as 2025 is concerned, yes, we are in a drought, but the earlier parts of summer had a little bit of rain to it. So I'm not expecting too bad of color, but also not the best color for the year considering the very dry conditions that we've had so far earlier on in the fall season.
Thank you very much, Nick. The fall leaves, yes, no doubt beautiful, but what actually causes the leaves to change color? Well, meteorologist Hannah Hayes is here to explain the science behind it all.
There are many aspects that make fall so recognizable. The decorations, the pumpkin flavored everything in stores, the cooler temperatures, and of course, perhaps the most loved aspect, the leaves changing colors. Now, leaves actually change colors for a couple different reasons. It's easy to enjoy the fun colors of red and orange and yellow as you're driving through the mountains or just on a walk at your local park. But the color change starts with chlorophyll. Now, with the cooler weather, the tree's chlorophyll breaks down with leaves and other chemicals in the tree that cause the color changes to the leaves. When the chlorophyll leaves the trees, the green color leaves with it. So the yellow color is associated with xanthophyll, the orange color with carbatine, and the red color with anthocyanin. And the brightness of the leaves is all dependent on the season before fall. It is obvious sometimes that fall looks and feels a little bit more gloomy when the leaves aren't as bright and vibrant as years past. Now, when we have brighter, more vibrant colors in the trees, that makes fall just so picture perfect, and that's associated with the late summer being dry and the fall having sunny days and cool nights, which lately we have seen many of the dry, sunny days associated with the cooler or at least decently cool nights. So we will continue to track out the fall foliage across the region as fall kicks off and we start to see these vibrant colors all over our trees for the season.
And thank you, Hannah. Now, if you're wanting to hit the road and seek out those leaves this season, where should you go? Well, the West Virginia Department of Tourism has a few suggestions for your travel plans, plus some helpful tools and itineraries that you can use to plan all of those fall adventures.
Fall colors will soon dot the trees across our area.
Oh, I can't wait. So checking out the fall foliage often makes the perfect road trip. Here to help us find the best views around the state is Lauren Bodner with the West Virginia Department of Tourism.
Good morning, Lauren.
Great to see you.
Hi, good morning.
Okay, so that weather is starting to get a little more fall-like. So let's talk about fall since it's quickly approaching.
Absolutely. Yes, this is such an exciting time in the Mountain State. You know, we are the third most forested state in the U.S., so we will have a gorgeous fall. All the trees are going to be, you know, lit up in those colors that we love to see, the reds and the oranges. So we're excited, and we'll be sharing lots of information throughout the season.
Yeah, talk to us a little more about this. You're going to have some information. And what are you hearing about the color this fall season?
Yes, so we already put out our fall foliage prediction map. Of course, we don't have a crystal ball, but this is, we worked closely with the Division of Forestry to kind of put out our best estimation of where we will see peak fall foliage in different areas of the state. So we have that on our social media, and I know you all have picked that up as well. So there are a few different places where folks can find that map so they can start planning out their fall adventures. And then along with that, on our website, we have itineraries that we've built out for different parts of the state based on, where the colors will be changing. So yeah, we're really putting out lots of information daily to inspire travelers to plan some fun trips this fall. And then, with our partnership with the Division of Forestry, they are predicting an incredible fall. So I'm really excited. I hope that folks will go ahead and start planning their vacations kind of based around that map that we've put out. Because we've gotten so much rain this fall, Division of Forestry says that we're in for a treat.
Oh, that is so
we can't wait.
We both were like, oh, when you said that. So, Lauren, what are some of the activities people can really enjoy while exploring the Mountain State, especially during the fall?
Absolutely. Well, as you all are well aware, the temperatures are kind of idyllic in the fall in West Virginia. So, we're looking at those mild temps that make it really enjoyable to get outside in the Mountain State. So whether that be hiking or zip lining through those colorful leaves, or hitting the Gauley River. Gauley season will be starting next week. There are, just a range of activities that folks can get into this fall.
And it made me think of a couple of things. You can go and almost like a scavenger hunt, look for the waterfalls around the area and the swings that have been put up. A lot to do.
A lot of fun
things.
ideas.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
Remind us where to find this fall foliage map and get some of these road trip ideas.
Yes. So folks can go to wvtourism.com. We have lots of content there, and like I mentioned before, the itineraries, and then our social media pages are a great place to go as well. This fall, we also started like a broadcast channel where we send information directly to your inbox, so you can, just stay up to date on where the colors are turning and things that you can do.
Oh, good. Well, this is going to be such a fun fall season. Lauren, thanks so much for getting us ready to get out there and explore it all.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks, Lauren.
And we hope you'll stay with us, because still ahead, does the changing of the weather also leave you sneezing? Well, Tony is in to talk about ragweed season right when we come back.